Let me try to log in with
Yes.
the PC.
So can you guys see my screen? Should I increase,
Yeah.
decrease?
For me it's fine.
Same.
Okay, cool. So last week, Tidiso took us over through all the errors that are there in JavaScript. We did a whole lot of stuff there. We covered a lot. So today we will still be talking about errors, and then mostly it's gonna be like, yeah, all of the session is gonna be just us looking through code and debugging the code like that.
Oh, all right.
So let's start off with this one. Um, since well alphabetically, Madimita goes first. What do you think is gonna happen here, Madimita?
We're gonna have a reference error because the message is not declared.
I also agree with Madimate.
Okay, cool. This is on the same boat. Okay, cool. So let's say we want to rectify our errors and then we do this, right? Would this work, Tidiso?
Uh, I don't think so because
We're still
by
gonna,
the yes,
uh-huh. We're still gonna get the same error.
I also agree with Sidiso.
Okay, cool. Let me hide that. Let's say it's still a reference error there. Let's do this to confirm. Madimija, what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah.
We're gonna have still a reference error again because of the spelling.
Tidiso?
yeah, we're gonna get a reference error.
Draw counter. This one. Tidiso, what do you think this one is gonna do?
I think it's gonna give us an error.
Sorry?
Oh, I was saying that it's gonna give us an error.
What would the error be?
I think it's gonna be a type error.
Type error, and then what is it gonna refer to?
It's gonna say that I think that maybe the color. I'm not sure about the specific message, but
Something to do with color.
yeah, not being declared.
Eh, Okay, cool. Muddy Major, what do you think it's gonna do?
Okay. I think it's gonna say now. Now. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Now like this.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Let's check. But I think it's not gonna do any of those. It's gonna behave differently. So yeah, it
Yeah.
does undefined.
Yeah.
Doesn't error. It does undefined because of the like how dot something is dot color. It's not defined.
Oh yeah, I see.
Do you guys understand this one? It's like you're calling out something that's not defined. So we'll just say, I don't know about that. It's the same as this is how objects behave. Like if we are trying to access, let's say we have an array of elements 1, 2, 3, and then you try to access array at maybe 5. It's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna give you an error. It's just gonna say undefined.
Yeah.
Do you guys understand that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. And then we started off with series on the previous one. Madimeja, what do you think this one will behave?
Uh, eh, I think it's gonna be an error. I'm not sure. Calling. Let me see.
It's gonna error out and then you don't know the type of the error.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the type of error here.
But what do you think it would point out
Maybe a
to that
type
this is
error.
the one
Yeah,
that's
I'll go for
quoting?
that. It will be a type error.
Okay, let's try with type error. But what would it point out that was the error coming from? Where do you think it would point?
Mm. But I think it's gonna say now we're gonna have the undefined like the function that we're calling is it's undefined. So
So it's
I
gonna
think
say
it's gonna be a reference
num.
error. I think it's gonna be a
Sorry,
reference error. Yeah, let's make it a reference error because like the function is yeah
reference error, and then it's gonna point out a
function it's not
number.
like num that function is not defined.
Not there. Ah, I don't know. Okay, cool. To decide, do you think
I think it's gonna give us a type error because we are calling it a function, and that function doesn't exist. So I
so? What
think
is it
like
gonna?
maybe it's gonna, since like the num is been declared before, I think it's gonna console log. It's gonna give us an error of num is not a type, it's not a function since it has been declared as a variable there.
Okay, cool. I agree with Tidis on this type of error. Let's check our source to be sure. So yeah, num is not a function.
Okay.
because we are having a variable and then we want to call that variable in a way that is a function, which the variable itself is not a function. Do you understand that now, Madimija?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Let's try out this one. Okay, so we'll start here. Yeah,
I think
what do you
uh,
think?
this one will. Oh, I think this one will give us a type error too, because since an object is null, that means that it has
Mhm.
no properties.
So what is it gonna say now? So it's gonna print out that now.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe it's gonna. Yeah, yeah. I think. Yeah, I think it's gonna give us a error about object not having those dot property because it's null.
Okay, okay, I understand. Madimija, do you think?
Yeah, I'm also thinking it's gonna be a type error.
So what's the error gonna print out at?
Yeah, like we don't have properties for now. So
It's also gonna print it
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's check since we both agree. Let's see. So it's saying it's the type error cannot read properties of now. So this one, let's say we have undefined, right? Is it still gonna output this type of error? It's gonna be type error and can read properties of then undefined, or it's gonna be something different.
Uh, I think I still gonna give us the same error.
Maybe majority think.
Yeah, same. I also think that it's still gonna be the same.
Cool. Let's check it out. It's still the same. So these errors they like to occur when we for me they like to occur when I'm using mostly HTML and I'm trying to access something that returns undefined or null. That's when I
Yeah,
would get this type of errors.
sometimes like on classes it tells you that class what is not it's
Mm,
undefined.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So, um, who went first? I think it was Triso now. Mighty Major, what do you think this one will behave?
Okay.
Would this produce an error or would this run and produce the result?
Nothing you. Let me, I'm not just gonna say not a number, but like I'll just go. I think it will typecast and then it will give us a result like of 15.
Okay, Mighty Major's thinking it'll take our 5 and turn it into a number and you're gonna have 15, right? Chidi, so do you think?
I think it's gonna uh what do you call it? Sort of like mix them, but not really add a logic to add them. So I think it's gonna be x plus 510.
Like that,
The result is gonna console log 510.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Since there's a different answers, yeah, I'm going with city. So on this one, let's check ourselves.
Oh,
So what happens is there's a string there, and then there's a number. So when you add a string and a number, this addition, it now doesn't behave like your
okay, double
mathematical addition. Yeah,
can you repeat because it was mute on my side. I don't know. It's quiet.
I am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I heard that you were like still explaining, but I'm not hearing.
Oh, I got cut off.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
saying this is a string, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is a number, right? But
No.
when we add them, um, this doesn't become our addition, our mathematical addition that you are used to. It becomes concatenate. So it just takes this 5 and this 10 and it just converts everything to a string. It becomes a concatenated string. So if we were to say type of, we get that it's a string. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's a string.
Mhm. Alright. And if we
So do you understand that one?
yeah, that one yeah, I get it. But if we subtract,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I've never used it that way. Let's see. It's behaving like a number because now it's saying 5 minus 10. It's behaving like a number now. So I think, yeah, I think maybe addition is the one that only concatenates.
Can you do a
And then
type
the
of
other,
result there?
okay, it's gonna be a number, I think.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like different
Mm.
mathematical operations, different outcomes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to something weird. Is it weird or this one? No, this one is not included. Let me check. Yes. Da, 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 da. Chili, so what do you think? This one will do since
Uh,
well,
Let me see. I think it's gonna console log 23.
okay. Madam Major, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just gonna do the same thing of concatenating.
Okay, cool. This one we understand from the previous examples, which is cool. Mm, Now this one. I think Nisha, what do you think?
We're gonna we're gonna have an error.
Do you know what type of error and then what is it gonna print out as?
It's gonna be a type error. Logical. Type error, yeah. And then uh, to uppercase is not a function or something. Value. Yeah.
Okay. Teresa, what do you think?
Oh, I also agree with Madimage.
Sorry. Okay, cool. Since all they are the same, let's check and correct. This one is similar to the previous ones that we did. So cool. Shows that you're cool courage. Now we are moving to try and catch, which we did it a lot last week. So this is gonna be easy for you guys. Yeah, TV. So what do you think?
Oh, goodness. I think it's gonna console log cleanup code.
No, coach. And Mighty Major, what do you think?
I agree with Seriso.
Same thing. Okay, cool. Let me show you on this truck. Okay, cool. Let's see. You just do then would something change? Mighty Major. Is it still gonna be the same or something's gonna change?
Um, yeah, I'm not sure if there's a delay on my side, but are you are you saying something, Gilaboli?
Yes, I was saying with the recent changes to the code, do you think something is gonna change?
Okay.
It's still gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the same. Yeah, it's still gonna be the same.
Okay,
Cleanup
cool.
code.
Tuesday, do you think?
I think it's gonna console log cleanup code.
Okay, cool. Did I save? Let me save. Let's just check, and then it does. So let's see. We just want that one to be there. Tuesday, what do you think?
I think now it's gonna console log is gonna throw the error. Then something went wrong. Error, something went wrong.
Mm, hey, what's my error? Something went wrong and then like that.
Oh, and also cleanup code.
Okay, cool. Major, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you this one.
Okay, cool. Okay, era something went wrong. Let's move on to another try. Major, what do you think?
Eh,
Oh, let
okay.
me see.
All right. So, yeah, it's gonna print out. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna say type error and then say value dot lowercase is not a function, and then yeah, that, and then after that say clean up code.
It's gonna say value, but
Uh,
function
dot dot to lowercase, and then it's not a function,
the function.
and then say clean up code.
Okay, cool. Teresa, what do you think?
I think it's gonna throw a type error.
It's gonna be type.
Uh, uh, yeah, type error and saying to lowercase is not a function.
To lowercase.
Yeah, value dot to lowercase is not a function.
It's not a function. Okay.
And then cleanup code.
So it's the same as the nature.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Since they are the same, let's see. Value, yeah, both are correct. Um, what if we do this? Chidi, so what do you think is gonna happen now? Is it still gonna be the
I
same
think
output like this? Okay.
no, I think now it's gonna give us error invalid output and then cleanup code.
Really push it output and then clean out the okay. My major, do you think?
Okay. See. Yeah, I think it's gonna print out the same thing. Invalid input and clean code. Yeah.
Same stuff. Okay, cool. Let's see what happened. Doesn't give that one. It's those a different type of error.
Oh,
Okay. It's not defined.
oh yeah. I think maybe the issue might be that for line 3, since is defined to throw the type error, not just error.
Yes, yes,
Oh, I see.
you are you are correct, so Mighty Major, did you get that? You want
Yeah, and I get CDSOs. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the type error. I just
okay, cool, 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 cool. Where's that one? Is it this one? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, let's do this one. It's fine. We are still on try catch. Let me save. Bam, bam, bam. Mighty Major, what do you think? This one will do.
it's gonna let me see. It's gonna console log 46.
And
Yeah.
then Mighty Major. Oh, sorry, this idea thing.
I think I agree with Madimage. It's gonna console log 46.
Thing stuff. Okay, cool. Let's save that. What is it? Okay, cool. Um, let's do. Oh, then it really like this. What do you think it's gonna do now? Siri says it's still gonna do the same thing or a
Yeah.
different thing.
I think now it's gonna throw a type error saying that invalid input type.
Type error, invalid input. Input. Type. Okay, cool. Many majority think.
Yeah, I agree with Teddy. So, uh, um, isn't it also gonna like maybe like print out like many other things, not just the message?
Um, what are you thinking? Many other things like
I like it writes. it, it doesn't just write the message only. It also like writes other, I don't know, because since you didn't say dot
oh
message.
um I think
Can you
what you
hear me?
thinking I think what you're thinking, but I'm not sure. Maybe you're thinking it's gonna before this message, right? It will have
Yes.
throw what not, and then it's gonna maybe have like a point where it points nyana where the error is.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay, I get you. Let's see. Let's see. Well, yeah. There's your true error. Do we normally look at this type of error where it shows like where the error is, or we only focus on this
I
error
think like
message?
also I think like also on, yeah, that one, and the not just the error message. I think, yeah,
Mm,
sometimes, yeah, it shows you like where the error is being thrown,
yeah,
because, yeah, sometimes if you have multiple conditions there, you might not know like where the error is being thrown. But
yeah. But anyway, this also like
yeah,
shows you
but I think like as
you
long as you have that line number there and the error type and the error message, yeah, that should be now.
yeah, yeah. It looks like we look at the whole lot of stuff for the error to be clear. This is gonna be the last try. Try catch. Yeah, let's see. Ah, okay, cool. Let's start off with my demeter on this one. What
All
is
right.
this one gonna do?
Um, so you have results and then it's not there. Then it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna uh, print out uh, say what reference error occurred, then the error message uh, reference error. I mean,
Um,
results is undefined,
what?
and then say clean up code here after
Um, and then
clean up code
no
here.
code. Okay, cool. To this, what do you think?
I think it's gonna console log reference error occurred. Uh, Result is not defined, not undefined.
And that's it.
Oh, result is not defined, not undefined.
It's not defined. Is it my? Is it me? Oh, you said the same thing. Image.
Sorry.
You said result is not defined or a result is undefined.
Hey, I'll go with not defined. Yeah, and the message I wasn't really sure exactly the message.
And then
Yeah.
lastly, it will print a console log cleanup code.
Um. So yeah, it's not the same. To reference error, okay, result is not defined. Okay, cool. So with this one, we get to see that you can throw the error according to its specific error. You can have your type error and it's gonna console log the type error. If you have a reference error, it's gonna say reference error. Okay. If you have a syntax error, it's gonna do your syntax error. If you have like a different type of error from these three, then you do output this one. So this one is the same as the previous ones we've been working on, which I think you guys understand by now.
Yeah.
Everybody's clear on this one before we
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Ooh, this one is one of those crazy ones. Let's start off with Teresa on this one. What do you think is happening here? What's the error
So
gonna
I think
be?
syntax error.
Syntax. Wait, X. Uh, syntax error just throws syntax error or it shows where the error is at.
I think maybe yeah, I think on the error where the error is located, I think maybe it's on line 2.
Okay, let's just do line two. Madimeka, what do you think?
Yeah, it's syntax error.
Let's see. This error.
Expecting something
See.
expected. And yeah.
It's saying syntax error, unexpected identifier. So you see now it's doing which line? The following
Oh,
line.
then yeah.
Yeah. So when we have a code like this, what can we do to fix this one? Anyone can answer that one.
The
Oh,
bracket
oh.
and the
Mm-hmm.
calibrates.
Madimecha.
Let me see. Hmm.
On which line? Let's go by the line.
Oh, line
What
two.
can we put?
We're gonna
Okay,
add
cool.
a bracket after 5,
Which bracket? This is a
and
bracket.
then like a closing,
Oh,
and then we're gonna add a curly brace after that also. Or we can just move the one on line 4.
so now our foo can run.
Okay, yo. And then we declare x inside foo. Maybe say x. Let const x is equal to 6.
Now our foo can run. Okay, now it can run. Something again. Didn't we do this one of adding numbers? Oh, yeah. It's a different type of thing. Um, Trisha, what do you think is happening here? And then
Uh, I think it's gonna give us a syntax error.
Madhumika, what do you think? Error. It's still gonna say what unexpected identifier. To be
Hmm. I'm not. Yes, I'm not sure about the error messages of
uh,
syntax.
let's just take it.
Yeah,
Madhumika, what do you think?
yeah, I agree with Teddy. So
Think so. Let me search. Let's see. Expected end of input. Oh, it went to this one. It went to this one. There. Okay, cool. Um, this error messages for syntax, I think they will always change. These error
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah. I think maybe it also like how the code is. Yeah, where the error it's happening. If it's happening before or after.
Mm, see here, it's pointing at the console, whereas it feels like this should run, but this is not. Okay, cool. CD, so what can we do to have our code running at numbers?
Or
What
you
can we
can
do?
or you can array calibrates at line 3.
An opening and not a closing.
Or closing calibrates.
Okay, cool. This would make it work. Okay, like that. Do you guys normally get syntax errors or just because of we use VS Code? Like we normally cut them before we run our code.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also the VS Code helps with that.
I think that's one of our downfall or disadvantage. Yeah, let me say disadvantage. Because when we write, let's say the VBD test, the platform that we are using is not like VS Code, so it doesn't
Yeah.
underline anything.
Yes. Yeah.
So we spend a lot of time going through the code and
Yes. But
not
I think
seeing where
also
the
like
problem is at.
I
Mm.
think like maybe if you make a mistake of not adding a calibrates or something, I think the errors will pop up. Yes, but on that terminal you can never know like where the error is coming from.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do that to trick us. They know that we always use VS Code. Uh, let's see this one. Okay, yeah, cancel again. Okay. I the majority think this one will do.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a syntax error.
And that. Where is the error gonna?
Huh?
Which line do you think is gonna? produce the syntax error.
Line 4.
Okay. Our line is line 4.
Yeah.
What's happening at line 4?
Uh, console the log. Or is it gonna say a type? I'm not sure if it's gonna be a type error and then say console.log is not a function.
So problem is this one. That's what you think. So our error is gonna be caused by this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Chidis, what do you think?
Yes, I think it's gonna console log 123.
1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just like that. 123.
The first or the second?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay. Cool. Two different answers. I'm with my image on this side. Let's see. So we have an
Yeah.
error. So it's a reference error. Yeah. I
Oh,
get your confusion. I get your
oh,
confusion here, my image.
oh! I didn't see that the console was misspelled.
Yeah. So since well,
Mm.
console is a different thing. Log is the one that maybe if we didn't. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if we did console right, and then maybe log we do this. Maybe that's
Mm.
when we're gonna get
Not a
log is
function.
not a function. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, it's
Yeah.
not a function. Yeah, so Chidiso got thrown off by the mistake, the error,
Yes,
the
yeah.
spelling mistake. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, it started to rain. Oh, it shouldn't affect my network.
Yes,
Let's
didn't you like
move.
forget to record?
I'm recording. We are live.
Okay, okay.
Can't you see?
Yeah,
Yes,
it is
yes. I have trust issues when it comes to this session.
After after 1 hour, that's why you're asking me about recording. What if I didn't record and we have to go back?
Yes, we had to do that some sessions, and those imagine for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's recording. You can relax and concentrate on the
Okay.
codes. Yeah, let's start with you to this one. This one, what is it gonna do?
I think it's gonna console log Kelehuilo code.
Like this, no space, nothing like that.
No space.
Cool. Major, what do you think?
a. I think it's gonna say string dot push is not a function type error. Okay.
Uh, on that push, right?
Oh,
Not a
yes.
function.
Can I also like change my answer there? Yes, I forgot that the the push method doesn't work on strings.
So it's the same as my image.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
Oh,
if you guys are correct. Yeah, you can't push to a string. Push is of an array method. You are right there to be so your explanation. Let's do this one. My teenager, this one is for you. What do you think?
Okay. It's my turn because this thing keeps on keeping quiet. So when you say
Oh,
something, yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's your turn.
All right. uh. Okay. Okay. Array plus code. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a type error.
Is the error gonna be from?
Ah, hey, I'm not sure about the message here.
But what do you think it's
But like
gonna
we're
complain
adding like
about?
the array and the string together. Like we're adding a string in an array, so
Thing
as
and
you load.
array. Get it. That's okay. Teresa, what do you think?
Mhm.
I think it's gonna console log Akelabuhile Mokoena loves to code. But then I think
Like this.
the last array plus code, I think the last the last element on the two will be added to the code.
The last element two.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Kilabuhile
So
Mokoena loves to code. To code will be combined.
like that.
Let me see. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
but I think
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
since you're adding a string, so it's gonna remove the arrays, so it's gonna be commas. It's gonna be Kilabuhile comma Mokoena. Then the last one will be
So this is correct to you.
no, like
Okay.
without the you're removing the
Is
also
that the strings, the commas?
the yeah the quotations there on the strings.
Ah, I
So
thought
you'll
the
be left
string.
with commas.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Two different answers. Let's see. It runs and Teresa was right. Um, remember, my measure that one. Which one is that one? Where we went back. This one. Let me just copy it and put it in here. This one we had 5 of a string and then 10 of a number, right? and then the edition um went its way. It worked as a concatenate, and it concatenated these two. So the same thing happens when we have an array and strings. Once there's a there's a string, and then it sees addition. Oh,
Can you?
Hello,
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you. I'm not. I think
Oh,
I'm not
then it
able.
means yeah, it's hell network.
Hey. But she's still in here, ne?
Hmm?
Like oh, okay. Ish.
Oh,
Hey, I think it's the network because it's raining on her side.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's also raining on my side. So how what's gonna happen? Like if she's out forever, like is this thing gonna record until?
I think maybe if there's no one on the session, maybe it has a time
Oh yeah,
to
okay,
yeah, the same way as Google Meet.
okay. Hmm. I was
Yeah,
just
but I'm not
wondering.
sure about this one.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Like if there's nobody on the session and the host
Yeah.
is not here anymore,
Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, it's gonna record until.
yeah, that would be. Actually, I'm not sure if it's the network or the electricity that side. Has she said anything maybe on Rocket Chat? Oh, she's back.
um, I just got the
Alright.
breaking. So where was I? Ah, it's load shedding.
Yeah.
Let me get my VS Code. Why is my VS Code running away? Oh, now it's stuck where I am. Okay, cool. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, I can see.
Can I? It's stuck where I am because of this load shedding. Can I get my backup lights for 2 seconds?
Alright.
Okay, cool. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Is the screen still okay?
Yes.
Okay. I was still explaining that this edition sign once it finds strings and arrays and numbers, it behaves in a different way than
Mm-hmm.
the addition that we are used to. So once it finds strings, it acts like a concatenating method. That's why here it takes the whole array and at the end of it, it adds this code word. It attaches it to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on to the next.
If you maybe
No.
add it to an empty string, what it's just gonna like almost like join.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once there are strings involved and you use this sign, it now doesn't operate like a mathematical operation. Yeah, it
All right.
works as a concatenating thing. So that's why even with numbers, it just so, oh, this is a string, this is a plus, so I'm just gonna concatenate these two, and then they become a string. Even here, it was like, oh, these are strings, and I'm adding another string, so I'm just gonna concatenate all of this.
So if we have numbers,
Sorry,
but let me say we have numbers inside that array, maybe
if you had
one, two, three,
numbers, just
instead of the
off
strings.
three.
Yeah, it should
I
do the same
never
thing.
tried it that way. And then we do this, and we add a
Yeah,
string.
yeah. Make the string a number also.
The string a
Like
number or just
yeah,
a
a
number like
number
number straight like that.
a string, not a string number, because if there's no
Okay,
thing, it's gonna be an error. But also we can also check
like
that
that.
after. Yeah,
Like, what do you think it's gonna do?
I think we'll still do the same thing, like 1, 2, 32. Really?
Mm, let's
Yeah, I
see.
also agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it does that. So if you have two nj as like the number straight, so it's gonna that's three.
Uh, should be an error for me. Type error.
I think it's gonna behave the same way.
Same way.
Like it's gonna be 1, 2, then it's gonna add 3 and 2.
And it's gonna be 125.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh, I also think it's gonna be 1, 2, and then these are gonna be added, and it's gonna be 125. Let's see our theory. Ah, it's still 32. So mathematics, I was right there.
Yeah.
Wait, where does it say 32? Because of
Hey,
this
so
is
now you
an
just take. So as soon as you add something to a string,
Can
I mean,
you type of output?
it's gonna be string.
let's see. It's a string.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe because of the
Hey,
array.
wait, why is it a string?
I think like when you're adding something to that array, you're converting the whole thing into a string.
Nah. Okay.
What about two arrays?
Hmm?
Mm?
Two arrays. What about two arrays? Maybe like have that two inside a like square bracket. Yeah,
Or just a two.
it's also fine. Yeah, just a two. Yeah.
Type of it's still a string.
See what is
So what are we
it?
expecting to what are we expecting to get here?
Hey,
Wouldn't it be 1, 2,
three, two.
3, then 2? Maybe it's gonna add 2 as a separate number instead of adding it to the 3.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
1, 2, and then 3, and then 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree with that. That makes.
So it's like you're adding two arrays. Okay.
Hmm, that's wrong.
Am I not saving?
So yeah.
I'm saving.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
saving.
Hey, yo, let's have two elements inside that array. The two. Yeah, that one.
It's gonna be 3, 2, 1.
Then it's gonna be a comma, then one at the end. Three,
Mm,
two, three. There. Let's see. Yeah.
mm, mm. I think I get it just a
So
little
it
bit.
just puts everything inside as it is, and then puts it together as a string.
Oh, that means this one and these two are the one that
yeah,
get
matched. Yeah,
concatenated.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's a this array, it's a string or what or numbers, it will just still take this two and concatenate them. Okay. Where was I? Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. I don't remember the last person. Let's start off with Muddy Major. I don't remember the last person who went last. What do you think is gonna do this one?
Yeah, it's gonna have that another function. And wait, no, wait. Const is equals to this, then push. It's equals to. It's gonna have an error where we are trying to uh, assign to a constant.
Constant. What's that type of error? It's fine.
Anyway, hey, hey, the type.
uh, let's see this. What do you think?
I think it's gonna give us the error saying the method or the array dot push is not a function.
Alright, push is not a function. Okay, two different answers. I think I'm going with my image on this one. Let's see. Ah, let me that. So it's saying assignment to a constant variable. So our array is constant, but now you're saying array is equals to array.
Array dot push.
Does it make sense to do so?
Yes. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, so since
Yeah,
the array is constant, yeah, it can be modified.
yeah. Unless maybe we do let wait. If we do let, would it still run? We, would we not get errors if we have let?
I think it's gonna run.
See, so what do you think? So it's gonna
Yeah, I also think
Madimejo,
it's
you
gonna.
think it's gonna run? It's gonna run and add this code to the end.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Gilabugila allows to code like all of them in an array.
See, so you think the same?
Yeah. Agilabuhile Mugwena loves to code.
Um, that's
Okay.
how
That of course.
array works. I mean push works. It
Okay.
returns the length of the
That's
array.
the length.
Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless maybe you assign a variable and not what and not.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys are correct. And we never use push for it to like return
Length.
Mm.
It's big.
this way.
Length.
We never use push this way. We use it in a different way.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this one, this one, the push and what the weirdness of it, we covered it in the wait. I was not with you guys when we were doing methods, building methods. The other group was when we learned that push is not the way
Oh
it
wait,
should
can
be.
you like go back there on the previous code? Or
Okay, cool.
can you do a type of array?
What do you think is gonna be?
I think it's gonna be a num.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. The number.
So
So when
what
you look at
about you take all push like entire thing
mm,
like array dot push like type of array dot push code? Is it still gonna be a number?
So I
because
think
you're saying we do this
maybe.
and then we do push
Push.
and
Yeah.
then whatever we wanna.
Yes. But I think it's still gonna
They're
be a
saying
number.
it's the
Yeah, I think it's still gonna be a number. Let's see.
wait. Do you guys sorry want the way where you can have the whole thing outputted like this, not the number.
Uh, the way like how the whole thing can be outputted like that.
Mm. I'm
I
asking if you
think
guys are looking for a way to.
I think since
To
array push returns the length, then we just push
Can't
without
remember.
assigning it. Like we don't change the value of the variable array. We just push, and then maybe if we want that length, we can just assign it to something else, not that variable. I don't know.
Somebody said we should go back. Teresa, are
oh,
you?
and I just wanted to see like on the, maybe it's because the we are using the push on the strings.
Mm,
Uh, yeah, that's why it's I think it's written in that. Are
Madam,
you
are
you
you?
can
Are you? Or you still have a question?
Yeah, I'm good so far.
Yeah, you can check out push because we're also confused about this push thing because we normally don't use it this way. When we push, we are
yeah.
pushing, and then the array comes back as the way we want it, and then yeah. But when you go and search about push, push returns the length. So you guys can go and check out push. How push?
Mm.
Yeah, but it's one of those that we use it differently than yeah. Who did we start off with? Oh, Teresa, you can go on this one. What do you think?
Let me see. Discuss. I use it.
Can you hear me, Teresa?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I think it's gonna give us an infinite loop.
Infinite loop.
I think it's gonna
Para infinite,
starting.
infinite loop is a type of ishara, if you can remember.
Uh, I think it's a type error. Oh no, a reference error. I think. So I believe it's a reference.
Reference. What are you reference? What are you referencing to? Okay. Anyway, ref error. Shop.
Mm.
Um, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be a logical error, and then it's gonna be that infinite. I don't know what's going. Is it gonna print?
But then, oh yeah, I think like if like the code keeps on,
What's gonna run out of?
yeah, keeps on executing. Like yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a reference error. I think maybe a type error also,
Type.
since it's not gonna
Is it gonna
refer.
be a runtime error? Because it's running over and over and over since it's an infinite loop. Let's see. Let's check those type of errors.
Hmm.
Will it error out or it's still gonna run and run?
Yes, will crash at some point.
Yeah. So anyway, um, infinite loops they fall under runtime. I might be wrong, but I think they fall under runtime because they run and run and run and run. Okay. Now the following ones are just a code, and then you just debug it. Because it's, yeah, you just debug it. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the debugging. So if I were to run it, so this ones they fall under logical error. So if I were to run it, wait, this is not the one. Oh, this is the one, but I ran it. Ish. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. I forgot about this one. Um, yeah, basically it's logical errors. They are running, like it's running. It's giving out.
Mm.
I didn't get the console log for it. It's running correctly, but it's not outputting whatever we wanted. Ne?
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you to this is backstage.
I don't see. Oh, cool. There he is. Okay, yeah. As I was explaining, these are logical errors. Our code is running, but doesn't produce any errors, but it's not producing what we want. Since well, this is
Mm.
the longest word, we're trying to get the longest word in the sentence, but it's giving us the whole thing. So we have to figure out what went wrong. We have like 3 minutes. Yeah, we can do this one only, and then the rest is just.
All right. Who's going first? Should I go?
Let's see. Yeah, you can go first, Mary Mitchell.
All right. Uh, okay. So when I get the longest word,
Yeah, here.
so is that
So for now, we should get welcome. Welcome is the longest word.
okay? Yeah, the thing went off again. So,
Oh yeah. I thought it was my network.
Abalale, I'm not sure if she can hear us. 'Cause even her screen is not
Mm,
there. Can you hear us,
no,
Kilabuli?
I can hear you, Madimage. I don't know Tidiso. I'm not
Oh,
hearing
I
Tidiso if he's talking.
I can I
I'm
can
not
hear
hearing.
you.
okay.
Wait, can you hear
So
me?
Yeah,
now I
now I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So first we're gonna let me see sentence split results. So we're gonna say dot in line five. In the if statement, the condition, we're gonna say dot
Mm-hmm.
results results dot length,
Mm-hmm.
and then instead of concatenating the strings, we're gonna just say equal to line six, remove the plus sign,
Mm-hmm.
sentence is equal to that, and then is equal to sentence length. Then we're gonna check each. Yeah, I think that's it.
So I should check it out.
Still,
Will be. Mm.
Uh, uh,
So if you see something there, you can.
oh, I also think that on line number 2 there, uh,
Mhm.
you have to reduce the spaces.
inside that split, is it like a single space or?
It's not a single space.
So Tirsa is saying, let's reduce our space.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, would that work? And then we have our welcome. So yeah,
Yay.
that was not a single space. That's why it was taking the whole thing. Let me check out our time. I think that's our time.
Yeah.
We are even over
Yeah.
the 5 minutes.
I will check the push method there.
Yes, please do.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Because hey, you don't want to find out about these behaviors
Yeah.
writing a test.
yeah, it's one of those you would see that they are pushing, but when you look at the output, it's like five. You're like, why is it five? Why is it not pushing the actual words there?
Yeah. Eh, so don't forget to fill the forms.
Yes, the forms, guys.
All right. Bye.